Hey there, this is Bruce, and today I've got a game for you with the Tier 7 German battleship Scharnhorst. It's a premium ship, so you have to pay some money for it. I featured it before. It's kind of special when it comes to higher tier battleships because it has a very low caliber with the guns, but relatively high rate of fire, and of course it has torpedoes. And so let's jump right into the action. Right now my crosshairs is a cruiser, and that shot a bit too wide. The cruiser evaded very well. Now with this ship, because of the low caliber, cruisers are kind of made food, if you will. Cruisers are not very well armored, so despite the low caliber, you can do quite some damage, and that's the first kill right here, first blood in fact. Very nice. We didn't do too much damage to him, but we were the one to secure the kill, as they say. Very nice. And there's the next ship, again a cruiser, less than 10 kilometers, so it's a good range. Fortunately, I mean, these were 5 hits, but unfortunately 4 of them overpenned, so that wasn't a lot of damage. But he can't really get out of this, so we should be able to inflict some more damage here. And yep, that's the next kill right there. Again, secured the kill, so we did 15,000 damage, and already that's 2 kills, so that's very nice. And we have yet more enemies in range. Here's a Nagato. Fortunately it shows broadside, so potentially we can do some damage there. And yeah, that's actually a very good hit for a Scharnhorst salvo. 9,000 damage, very good. We can't really hope to citadel him at this range, but no, he hit several shots and get penetrations. That's very good. Now, the Scharnhorst penetration isn't really the best of all battleships, especially also not at this tier, so definitely the Nagato and the Colorado have better. It is lower dispersion, but again, the higher rate of fire should make up for this to some degree, but still, this ship isn't really a sniper, so you really want to get close also so that you can use these torpedoes and pretty good secondaries. Now, we keep shooting, and we use the island here a bit for cover because there's quite a lot of ships ahead, but so far we didn't get too much damage, and meanwhile, because I have advanced firing training, I have relatively high anti-air range, so I was able to shoot at some planes here, or we shut down a few. Now, unfortunately, we had to eat a torpedo, so that was a destroyer that we never saw, really, so invisible torpedoes, every battleship player loves those. Fortunately, it was only one that hit us, so we're good. Of course, we had to use damage control, so now we're a bit vulnerable for the next 1.5 minutes still. But since we have 1.5 HP, it should be fine. And so we continue the battle. Again, cruiser is the preferred target. Again, only overpens, unfortunately, so not a lot of damage there, but he isn't going anywhere, so let's try and finish him. Another shot. The entire fleet is shooting at him, and I'm again want to secure the kill. Honestly, in this game, I'm guessing a few of my teammates might have gotten a bit mad. But I mean, securing kills is an important part of the game, right? You can't risk those ships getting out of there. So anyway, continuing, now the Nagato is the closest target, so we shoot at him. Also, he's still presenting broadside, so we have the opportunity to do some good damage with AP here. 5,000, yeah. Well, this is kind of cruiser damage right now, but then again, these are almost cruiser guns, so that's okay. And maybe another hit. No, we already vanished behind the island. Only the back turret makes its shells make it out of there. Not a lot of damage, unfortunately. Okay, now I'm going a bit north. in part because I want to cover my friends here a bit with my anti-air. I mean, these have been battered quite a bit by the enemy carrier, so I want to support a bit. I have, I think, 5.4 kilometer anti-air range, and hopefully that helps a bit. And I'm coming around the island, and the Nagato is still there. Now he's not showing broadside anymore. Now he's angled, so it will be harder to do damage. It's 3,000. Not too impressive. Meanwhile, our anti-air does some work. Unfortunately, we lose our friendly to the carrier here. Well, can't be helped. State of the game is a bit weird. We have all bases, so that looks good. Unfortunately, we are down 2 ships right now, so that's not looking too good. So I suppose we should be playing a bit more defensively, but that's not me, and that's not this ship. So let's get in there. Now, I wiggled around here a bit. I think the enemy carrier tried to drop me there, so I turned into the torpedo bombers. Unfortunately, because of that, I'm sort of showing my side to the rest of the fleet. Maybe that wasn't too smart. If there's only like 2 torpedo bombers, then maybe one should not present a broadside to 3 battleships and instead risk taking those 2 torpedoes. Anyway, we got away with most of our health, and the good thing about the Scharnhorst is that it has this special German armor, which basically means that it typically doesn't get citadeled. So it's quite durable, this ship. And now I'm thinking, okay, there's 2 battleships ahead, not the fastest ones at that, and distance is Colorado is only 10 kilometers, so not too far for torpedo strike range, so I want to get closer. I want to use those torpedoes, so that's why I'm going in. Of course, the enemy carrier is also in the area. He's panicking a bit, so that's why he's sending all his planes whenever they're ready, throwing them at me. So this is why we're going to get quite a few flank kills in this game here. But I keep my guns at the Colorado. This is pretty much the biggest risk. These Colorado guns can hurt a lot, if not properly angled. I think here I got some pop-up message, so that's why I was AFK for a few seconds there. But now back in action, and I see, oh, there's a Fuso there. Almost dead. We should secure that kill. He should get away, right? So here's the shot. Let's see whether we can finish him there. And yes, we can. Nice. And this Colorado gets closer and closer. He was stuck on the edge, of course, and at the edge, the engines power down. They will only go at 1/4 speed. So this is why he's basically a sitting duck now. We should be able to finish him now. The secondaries are already doing a lot of work. Now, torpedo range. Send those torpedoes. Nice. And this already earns us the Confederate achievement. The carrier, for some reason, is going into close quarters as well. Maybe he wants to use his secondaries. Anyway, we finish up the Colorado. Now I'm just turning my back turret. Maybe we can finish that carrier while we're at it. But nope. Somebody else secures the kill, but right behind there's a battered Scharnhorst, very low HP, again screams for a kill secure, and of course we oblige. Goes down, bam, that's already this kill number 6. Wow, I totally missed the 5th one somehow. Okay, we got the Kraken, we got kill number 6, that was almost like on the assembly line here. Also, what I found curious is that before we finished that Colorado, there was actually one salvo where I citadeled the Colorado. I never did that before. Actually, didn't even know that was possible. So this is proof that it is possible. If you're close enough and you get that 90-degree angle in, then you can citadel a Colorado at close range. Anyway, there's only few ships left of the enemy. Funny thing. We had all 3 bases before, now we have none of the bases. That's because I was charging the enemies in the north, now I go back to the middle and help my team recapture those bases, and while we're at it, kill those remaining ships. Now we're ahead 2 ships. Before we were behind. That was because of our killing spree here, and let's see what we can do here. I mean, we're ahead on points, so really there shouldn't be any problem now. It's just a matter of, do we finish the game by killing the enemies or by recapturing the bases. The inconvenient thing is that the 2 remaining ships now are a destroyer, which is hard to hit or hard to spot, and a smoke cruiser, which is also very hard to find and see and destroy. And yeah, this cruiser is kind of hiding behind the island now. He's afraid he's low HP, so I'm starting my fighter plane in order to know where he is and what he's doing. What I want to avoid is that he's dropping torpedoes in my path and then vanishing behind the island. So now I should be aware sort of roughly what he's doing. And there he comes up. He's not really positioned well to drop torpedoes, and we finish him with the first salvo. So that's kill number 7. Again, secured it. Was only 2,000 damage in the end. So that's the game. Overall, not very impressive damage, 110,000 damage. So that's why we also don't have the high caliber achievement, but it's 7 kills. And, well, I guess I stole some of the kills, not intentionally of course, but just because everybody's shooting at them and I was the one to get the kill. But also some of these ships, they were about to run away or something at very low HP, and then I just had to drop, 1 or 2 shells at them, on them, and to finish them. So these were kill secures in the good sense. We really finished them before they were able to get away. And so that's the game. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.